Welcome everyone. On this YouTube channel, we talk about anime, manga and Yes. You hear me. After all, we are also men of culture. I will also introduce characters from both community. That's it. That's all. That's everything. And today, I will show you my top 1 season anime to watch in a record time. But first, let me ask you to subscribe to my channel and leave a little blue finger like to help me grow my channel. I promise you won't regret it, and for sure, I will be happy having you in my otaku community. Fine, let's start. Are you looking for a 1 season anime to watch in a record time? Today is your lucky day. You find me. I have watched them all, so you don't have to. But remember, this is not a ranking list. The rank of the anime in this video has nothing to do about how good it is. This being said, I will start with my favorite one, Vivy, Fluorite Eyes Song. Created by Tappei Nagatsuki and Eiji Yumehara, with only 13 episodes, Vivy Fluorite Eyes Song centers on the story of Diva, a beautiful young android songstress. She is recruited by an AI named Matsumoto that comes from 100 years in the future, to intervene in major historical events and prevent a tragic and deadly future where humanity is annihilated by androids. Vivy Fluorite Eyes Song can be perfect choice for your 1 season anime if you are looking for a stellar anime with great music and beautiful fight sequences. It's a sci-fi drama anime series with an emphasis on the cruel passage of time and the purpose of music and art in a world of artifice, while also being a poignant story about personal growth and defying fate. If you haven't watched Vivy yet, trust me, you've missed out on one of the most spectacularly animated fight scenes of 2021. Second one is ID Invaded. With a short number of just 13 episodes, ID Invaded is another original anime that slipped under the radars of many fans when it first aired in January 2022. That's a shame, because this anime rocks. Yeah, just like that. ID Invaded takes place in a future where specially trained investigators can dive directly into the mind palaces, known as id wells, of killers, in order to deduce their motives, actions, and the last known locations of their soon-to-be victims. This anime can be considered as a less dystopian version of Psycho Pass by way of Inception, where the protagonist Sherlock Holmes is a convicted killer working as a consulting detective to hunt down serial killers and bring them to justice. ID Invaded is an engrossing sci-fi mystery thriller with intriguing characters, provocative world building, and stunning visuals. Third one is Odd Taxi. This 13 episodes anime tells the story of a 41-year-old walrus taxi driver named Otokawa who is living in a world of talking anthropomorphic animals. When Otokawa becomes, unfortunately, the suspect in the disappearance of a young girl, he's preyed upon by conniving yakuza and crooked cops eager to track the young woman down for their own nefarious ends. On top of that, he has to deal with his begrudging affection for a young alpaca nurse named Miho, as well as elude a vicious masked stalker with a murderous vendetta against him. Odd Taxi is a fascinating and well-paced crime thriller that easily earned its place on our best anime of 2021 list. And the best for the end, it's got a gorgeous opening title sequence. Trigun is the 4th one with its 26 episodes. Trigun is an anime series about Vash the Stampede, a pacifist gunslinger with a $60 billion double-dollar bounty on his head for accidentally destroying a town with his superhuman abilities. Yeah, he has power. However, due to his amnesia, Vash has little memory of the incident or his childhood alongside his twin brother, Knives, who now wants him dead. As Vash travels the planet, he's joined by Meryl Streep and Millie Thompson, 2 insurance agents whose duties involve evaluating claims caused by the damages Vash inadvertently causes while fighting off bounty hunters and assassins sent by his brother. As Vash's history is explored through flashbacks, the truth about the town's destruction and Knives' vendetta comes to light in this high-energy adventure. If you haven't seen it yet, trust me, try it this weekend. And at the 5th place, we have Steins Gate with 24 episodes. Guys, this anime is a banger. The idea of hooking a cell phone up to a microwave in order to send texts to the past is very silly, but Steins Gate is definitively not a silly show. A tightly plotted sci-fi drama, Steins Gate tells us about an egotistical mad scientist, Rintaro Okabe, who, along with his 2 friends and colleagues, unexpectedly discovers a way to send messages into the past. It's an exceptional time travel story with a compelling cast of characters with thrilling mysteries. Death Parade is the 6th one. Death Parade is a sort of dark thriller. It's an anime about recently deceased people that are sent to a bar where they must compete in death games as a means of determining whether their souls will be banished into oblivion or reincarnated on Earth for a second life. During the process of playing the games, which include everything from darts to bowling to Twister, the deceased's memories return, revealing the choices they made and secrets they kept that led them this final destination. I mean, their deaths. The fate of the player's souls will be determined by the bartender, Decim, after receiving all the required informations. The 7th place is about Kaiba. Kaiba is a mesmerizing sci-fi anime with a wonderfully distinct aesthetic. It's an anime to be watched when you are in the mood for something a bit different. Set in a dystopian world where memories can be digitally stored, and therefore stolen, sold, and exploited by the upper class, Kaiba begins as its titular protagonist wakes up with no memories of who he is or what happened to him. Yeah, I know you already have an idea about it, but no, it is not something like Ghost in the Shell. What Kaiba does have is a hole in his chest and a locket with a photo of an unknown girl inside. Kaiba sets out on an interplanetary journey of self-discovery in a vivid, philosophical tale about longing, loss, and the human condition. Devilman Crybaby is the 8th. This 10 episodes anime is a bit explicit. Our kind-hearted protagonist Akira is dragged to an underground orgy by his best friend, Ryo, who baits demons into attacking the party so that he can film them to prove their existence. During the melee, a demon named Amon attempts to possess Akira, but the High Schuler's good nature proves strong enough to overpower the devil creature. As a result, Akira physically transforms into a devilman, but manages to retain his human soul, making him a powerful weapon in the war between demons and humans. Devilman Crybaby is graphically violent, horny on main, and wonderfully surreal. Yeah, I told you, it is a bit explicit. But the show isn't lurid and shocking simply to get a rise out of viewers. It uses its unflinching storytelling and visuals to speak to modern-day bigotry and the needless cruelty of humans. And the way Akira's relationships with Ryo and his 2 high school friends, Miki and Miko, develop provide just the right amount of gentle heart to counterbalance the show's gratuitous brutality. With 26 episodes, I put Samurai Champloo at the 9th place. Samurai Champloo is a contemporary, hip-hop-infused story set against a historical backdrop. The series follows waitress Fu and her 2 hired bodyguards, Samurai Mugen and Ronin Jin, as they set out to find a mysterious samurai in an alternate Edo-era Japan. Samurai Champloo is a largely episodic series, but it has a charming momentum that makes it perfect for a quick binge. Fans of Cowboy Bebop's referential storytelling, contemplative themes, and inclusive world building will also find a lot to love in the series. The 10th place goes to the anime named Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken. Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken is a 12 episodes anime that follows 3 high schoolers who start their own anime club with the goal of creating the ultimate world from their own imaginations. Midori Asakusa is an energetic and passionate freshman who aspires to create her own anime one day. When she discovers her classmate, amateur model Sabama Mizusaki, shares her dream, the two decide to team up. A collaboration strongly egged on by Midori's financially focused best friend, Sayaka Kanamori, who sees this as a potential gold mine. Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken is utterly charming, and you don't have to look further than the opening theme to get a sense of the show's boundless kinetic joy. Have you enjoyed this list of one-season anime series you can watch in a record time? If yes, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Actions like that will make me happy.